So I was mentioning to Bob what a nice experience I had working with Al. And after a few minutes, we turned to who we were going to cast opposite Bob. And I said, who's your dream cast? He said, Al. I said, well, that's a very easy phone call for me to make. And we both sort of chuckled and smiled. And I called Al and I said, guess where I am? With Bob, we have this project. He would like you. I wouldn't want you. I don't want to work with you again, but, I'll defer to Bob on this. At any rate, he said he'd read it quickly, and in fact, he did. He read it very quickly. And then he called me and said he was interested. We sat down and talked for a couple hours at his house. And I said, you got to do this for the right reason. It's fun for you and Bob to be pairing. It's obviously history. But you got to do it for all the right reasons. Not just because we had a good time and we like each other and you like Bob. And he said, I'll get back to you, in a day or two. And he called me the next day and said, okay, I'm going to do it. And within a week, the deal was done. If you look at, the notion of not necessarily dual personalities in a psychotic sense, but everybody's got a secret. In life, essentially, we spend most of our time hiding. And we do it quite well. We do it so well that after a while, most people, if asked in the sanctity of their own mind, or with a psychiatrist or with a priest, might even say they don't even know who they are after a while because they've been hiding so long. So in this case, in a drama, you basically are unraveling the layers of whatever you want to call it, the onion, peeling it till you get to what the core of the characters are. And you are entering a world where things aren't exactly what they seem to be. I liked the cinematic element of making an audience watch and making them try to guess and making them look at small actions and trying to feel what the significance of that is. I think I was very deeply influenced by the way Hitchcock made movies. Both Al and Bob are able to give you such a specific character. And the work that they do and the imagination that they have is just simply mind-boggling. I'll do stuff and I'll say, well, you want to try this and try this. And I think, how many more things can they do? And the answer is, sadly, the limit of their performance is the limit of my imagination. It's the psychological element combined with the visual element that, as I say, gives you a visceral experience, a very filmic experience where you're sitting there going, uh-oh, what's going on here? What does this mean? This person's dead, this person's dead, this person's dead. These people all could have done it. How did this come about?